Right, this is going to be one of those days. I'm just convinced it's going to be one of those days. I'm definitely convinced it's going to be one of those days. If I put my face to it, I'm here. It's the full face. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go with this. I don't know if you guys heard me, but I said hi to Carla. I said hi to Karen. No, that's that strain. Hey, Karen. You know, the computer today is acting like it got a mind of its own. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's like it's doing weird stuff, and if I was like talking to you right now, you would tell me the computer's hacked. But how does the sound? Talking to you right now, you would tell me the computer's hacked. But how does the sound? Talking to you right now, you would tell me the computer's. And I'm back to hearing that double thing. Sometimes, yeah. Who knows how many times this appear on the computer because I know one thing, I'm cleaning this all up. I'm That's what I'm saying. It's always something. Is it still an echo? No echo? Great. That's what I want to know. All right. Resume. I don't even know if that's the one I want to resume. Mm, let me see. I'm afraid of that one. All right. Let's see where we are. I'm afraid to listen for myself. That's crazy. All right. Let's see where we are. I'm afraid to listen for myself. That's crazy. All right. All right. That you're going to hear an echo because I had to play it to hear it for myself. Okay. So now I'm going to ask the question, Karen. Do you hear an echo now? I still ain't changed that bit rate thing. Okay, good. All right, so today we are going to play. I'm seeing my Zoom. Good. I'm in Zoom because I ain't got the energy for this. We're gonna go to my archives. I'm pulling out a video out of archives and we're gonna play that video. Um, ooh, oh. Ugh. It be the people's for me. Hold up. Hold up. Give Momo a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me just I came across something I ain't need to be there. In my studio. What is the name of the video that I'm looking for? It's a live stream. Um, it's this one. Let's go. All right. Hold up. Wait a minute. Now I want that one. Let me come over here and move this over here. I just want, it's not, so is it a window capture? I think it's a window capture. It better just be a window. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's come over here to the window capture. That's the one I want to capture. Let's see. How come I'm not capturing this? All right, forget that one. Let's go over here. All right, let's give this a name. Let's go to, all right, let's unlock it. Great. I wonder why lately it's giving me a hard time. Oh, I think I know why. That's what it is. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Why does that look so tiny though? I'm sorry, I'm doing all of this in real time, but I want to know why it's looking like it got cut off already. Mm, all right. Okay. Let me go to what it is I clipped. It's a Chrome. It's this one. Oh, you know what? To the window. Okay, that's that. Now let me come over here. That's what had happened was. All right, I think I made it bigger. So now I'm gonna come here, take this and cut all of that off. It's still, well, I guess. Oh, that's what had happened. All right, I'm setting us up. I finally figured out what the problem is. I don't want that like that. That, then hit that and come over here. All right, cutting it down. Cutting more down the size. Cutting more down the size. And then I'm sizing her up to be right here. Okay, let us, boom. All right. Girl, what am I gonna do with you? Okay, now the question is, can I get the sound? What did I do? Where did it go? You mean to tell me? Hold up. I think I have to do it like that. All right. That part, let's see if we got sound. Well, I start off dancing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Hey, Clarendon, what's up? What's up? What's up? So I was getting my last little finishing touches up in here because I'm on something today. It's my affiliations for me. Damn. All right. Is that low, high, and in between? I'm gonna be so mad at myself. I'm almost giving up. I'm almost giving up. All right, let me do that one more time. Man, well, I'm almost giving up. All right, let me do that one more time. Man, well, I'm almost giving up. There's an echo, Karen. Let me do that one more time. Man, well, I'm almost giving up. There's an echo, Karen. Let me do that one more time. Well, I'm almost giving up. There's an echo, Karen. Let me do that one more time. Well, I'm almost. Does it? There's an echo. Let me do that one more time. Oh, that just started? Okay. Let's try it this way and see how this sounds. Let's go. Wait a minute. Can I just admire Mo over there for a minute? Cause she just be killing me. Look at her. She's just like, let's go. All right. Girl, I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to get the sound together. Did you hear echo now? Okay, let's try again. Thanks. And today is gonna be one of those discussions where I'm gonna rock my floricity. If it's not a word, it is for my mama. Okay, so yes, I mentioned I'm not into the club. Yes, I know, but uh-uh. 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 Karen, I hear an echo. I'm going to bed. I'm telling you now, I'm going to bed. I could just see it. I could just see it happening. I could just see it happening. I could just see it happening. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a three-peat. I am going to turn the whole thing off and I'm going to come back. The only reason why I'm doing all of this is because I'm not going through this tomorrow. I'm just not. I'm just not. All right, that's a negative. It's a negative. It's just a negative. Oh, what's the timer? Oh, what's that? I'm so, and with that, I'm still messing with stuff. Girl, something's wrong with you. Why? Why? I just touched something else. I said, what's the timer? I just had to see what it was. Now I know what that is. Ooh, that's bad. That is bad. Okay, Mo. I got the video. I got the Mo in the present. and the mo in the past, or the mo in the past. Look how stupid it is. I got a mo in the past. Everything's, oh, that's bad. Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta think about that before I do that. I was gonna change the camera because I just realized I gotta go wrong way. Okay, but is it still echoing? So now it's not echoing. Girl, the minute I press play on that video, we gonna be in trouble. All right, 1 second. I pressed the play on the video. I don't know how y'all gonna get it. I didn't put my title, one. I didn't want to make it seem like I was in y'all time. Yeah, but the problem there is that it's not coming out the right speaker. No, I definitely know because it's not coming out the right speaker. Oh, let me see something. Look, I'm still messing with. Sorry, I'm still messing with stuff. I said, let me see something. I'm over here still messing with stuff. Okay, let me get out of here because that's not the thing I need to see. All right. All right. I want to show me on the screen though. I like Mo from the past. I like Mo from the past. I love me some her. I love me some her. 2 years from now, I'll be looking at this Mo and I'll be like, I love me some her. If I, but they told me not to buy a sound card. If I buy a sound card, I'm going to really be upset because I've been trying not to buy one. I've been trying to work with the one that I got, the Focusrite. Okay, Mom, calm down, calm down, calm. This is a woosah to me moment. Now you're gonna go over here. I can't even listen for myself because it won't come out the sound. All right. Before I trouble myself with all of that. Oh, that's why I look like that. All right, hold up. Let me just do. You know something's wrong with me, but don't please charge it off to the game. All right, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. And we're gonna go there, right? Then we're gonna come here and go like this. All right. So that part of her is fine. Okay, now I don't know why I did all that because I was about to do something totally different. I was gonna come over here and do this. All right. Last time with this sound, but hold up, let me see. Match title, otherwise find window of same type. No. Mm, I think that's the one I'm supposed to use. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna press the sound again. But you know what? The sound is over here on this. It's on this computer. I don't think I see the sound on this one. I don't. Let me see if I come over here. We are now looking for sounds. The output of the sound should be. Let me see. Are we hearing? Okay, Karen, I'm about to press it. I changed the sound output. Let's see what's happening. I don't hear shit. I don't know why this just decides it's not gonna work some days. I just don't understand it. It be killing me. Forget about it. Um, hmm. All right. I gotta be leaving me in good positions. All right. Input device, output device. But this is gonna sound low. Breaking news. All right. That's the only one that sounds good. My YouTube shit is over. Okay, so none of that part is important. But all right, let's go to play it the other way. Well, the only issue I know that's slow. What about echo? I just love me some her. All right, I'm gonna have to play her a different way. Okay, we're gonna have to take her off the screen. She won't get to share the airspace with me today. I'll have to be up at the corner at the top. And I didn't want to be at the top for this one. I wanted to be side by side. I don't understand it. Damn it. The sound. Why can't I deal with the sound? Look, I'm over here gonna press some buttons and stuff. But the whole speaker is like disconnected. Oh, maybe I discovered the issue. Hold up. All right, hold up. Let's see if I okay, let's see. Can I say this again? Let me wake y'all up. Let me wake y'all up. Got no problem. Worried about nothing. If I was kicked off, forget about it, which is really effort. Actually, that is kick the bucket or forgot about it. Fuck it. Okay. Actually, Karen, tell me you heard it. I know you heard that. I know you heard that. I know you heard that. I'ma wait for you to tell me you heard that. Girl. Girl, tell me you heard it. Okay, did you hear it one time or did you hear it two times? Let's go. That more than freaking mo. All right. Even if you didn't hear it, I don't care. I heard it, and that's enough. That's good enough for me. Hold up. Let me make me bigger because I want to roll up. Do I really want to roll? Okay, let's go. All right. It only took us 80 freaking years to get here. Okay. Guess what? What? There's nothing out here. Nothing. Boundary, there's no anything. Nothing. I would have to say I left a stone unturned. I know that's right. All the people on my effort list. Effort list? There for life. For life. Back, there's no turning around. There's no nothing. There's nothing. Nothing, man. Here to keep me connected to you, babe. Wow. Can we get a good morning? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mo, walking about, girl, you never make no sense to me. If it don't make sense to you, it don't. It wasn't for you. I know that's right. How that goes down. But some people don't understand that. Now, the only thing I don't know is how my stuff is gonna. Oh, you know what? With the sound. Here is the StreamYard link to those people that I added. I came to y'all. I put most. Hold on a second, cause Mosabi gotta still take another break, cause you know what I cannot see. I cannot see the stream now. I swear I can't have it all. So let me just hit that for now, so y'all be there, so I could reduce this, cause now I gotta get the stream, so I can see the stream. I can't see the stream. All right, now I can see the stream. Okay. Now I need to go back and find that. Damn it, is this one? Pop it up. All right. Now we good. Because I got to be able to see the stream, to see the health of the stream. All right. Let's go. I done had enough of this now. Although this says 1 hour and 44 minutes, it ain't. It's about an hour worth. So if you don't know now, you're gonna know. I am replaying the video that I made on February 24th. It is the day after, a whole day after. Karen went over there. Sabi, I put my to y'all. Yes, I'm putting out the StreamYard, which means that whenever I don't do a Zoom invite, I'm a Zoom platform. But whenever I don't do a Zoom invitation, it means that I have extended
my reach to you folks that reside in that other place that love to use StreamYard. So feel free to come up here. I only have until 7:13. And I'm not happy about this. That I have to leave out early this morning, but let it be known that if this gets wrong, girl will be back. Because it's TGIF. And I just got obligation. Obligations versus time is two different things. And I have until sunset to deal with all of y'all. Okay, I could tell you I was feeling in my little feet yesterday. I had to like get some stuff together and then I had to do some things. So I could not address some stuff that happened, all puns intended, in the wee hours of the morning yesterday. Oh, and it's story time. Stuff that took place in the wee hours of the morning yesterday. So let's get into it.
All right. I need to put a trigger warning on this. First, I need to put a trigger warning on my bestie because I think I was unfiltered this day and you was in the chat trolling me hard. I just want you to know that.
Well,
but these are for the people. It's actually for, because in 2025, hey, this is Mo in 2025. In 2025, I had people question my ethics, my ethical responsibilities to Motown, to Mo. And that was very disheartening to me. The past couple of days, it's almost been a week, I had to be all kinds of bitches, all kinds of dumb bitches, all kinds of set up bitches, all kinds of any kind of bitches. I was whole. I was all kind of hoes because of this. But I think this live stream, this replay, will definitely evidence what actually happened, because this is the most current information, is the information you capture in real time, not people's memories 2 years later when we're just trying to figure out like why this, why that, why this. It's what people said 2 years ago in the heat of the moment that matters. Here we go. Here we go.
That's good. KK, how I'm sounding on sound?
That's Mo in 2023 asking for a sound check, not Mo in 2025. Just saying.
I didn't check it. Who gonna check me, boo? I can't believe somebody just said that. Like, who gonna check me, boo? Like, some of y'all like, ugh.
I know. It be those people for me. Mo, we ain't got time to be doing all of this though. This is really gonna piss me off. Cause I can't just fast forward her like I like to.
My mic sound nice. Check one.
This is like deja vu all over again, because I had to do this whole mic shit tonight. I done did 2 streams and now the mic is sounding nice again. I can't. I really can't. I can't make this stuff up.
All right, let me see if I could check it in this other space.
No, girl, I'm gonna need you to have checked that.
Some other space. Momo have went into some other spaces, and I wanted to that's the link for whomever wants to come up here and speak.
So I invited some people to join the link. I went to them. I put it as a StreamYard, and they did not join the link.
With me, if you want to. I don't really think it's necessary, but I was feeling a little. Yesterday I was feeling a little something, something. I was feeling a little something, something. Shout out to this. You see Karen's name here. It says Karen's Perspective TM. A couple of months ago, Karen and I were discussing growth. And we were discussing legitimizing the process. And I was explaining to her some things that I either want to do, have done, or in the process of. And Karen, so first I just wanted to preference this with we are our own people around here. And while many of you guys, your back chat conversations sound like they are about each other, my back chat conversations with folks, the majority of the time, is about growing your platform, expanding on your brands here, because this is a brand. And there are some people who are straight shooters. Karen is one of those straight shooters. Could it be messy sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a whole nother story. I, Monica Mojestis, confess that I have relationships with folks that are on the extreme. I got a cousin that travels in the middle of the night in all kinds of alleyways, ballywways, or whatever, and gets herself in some stuff, and then she comes sprinting, sprinting back to Motown. Like, girl, you're not gonna believe what I did. What happened? What happened was, and I gotta go through that, right? And y'all been here. If you know, you know. And that's what I'm gonna say about Karen. Karen, if you know Karen, then you know Karen. And she is to the extremities on stuff, right? But I'm not making no excuses for it. It's just who she is.
So Mo in the future, Mo in 2025, she's just gonna pop in when she got something to say, and then we'll just let Mo from the past just do her thing over here. But if you don't know any of this, then you haven't been in tuned. But these are facts, all right? So what I gave you so far is just facts. All right. Which Mo gotta go?
And you either love it or leave it. That's how it works. So for the people that wanted to make videos overnight because it became content, I get it. She definitely became content. But there are lessons in that experience that I want to share with you. And I want to highlight which are not on the normal side of the negativity that's out here. I just want to bring you it as I see it. Okay. So she's on that. She's on that. She's just she does what she does. Okay, so I had you do you. Okay, I'm gonna try not to be so distracted by the chat so I could get this, but I want to go back to this little TM thing right here. Oh, hey girl, Nicola. Oh, is it a Nicola? It's a Nekole apostrophe S perspective without the TM. If you want to drop in here, please feel free to, my dear, because I like to have a discussion with you as well. Hey, Miss Now. Oh God. Oh God. Here come this hating ass bitch. Go fuck your husband. How about that this morning? How about that? Okay. Ah, Karen. Yo, this woman said, it's the Karens for me. She said, I had a Karen come for me, a black Karen. I was like, what? Ah, whatever. So moving on. But you see, let's just highlight. Let's just highlight the harassment. This right here is aggravated harassment. This is what you call aggravated harassment. When somebody openly threatens you in the open space. For what? For what? It's the ignorance for me. It's just the ignorance here. This is just the ignorance. So back to story time and giving you a better understanding of what's going on. And these are the same people. These are the people. These are those women that come from the other side of town that have nothing to do with their time, but worry about what Mo got going on with her. Okay, so anyway, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get any more of that, we'll just go to members only. It's fine with me. Because I have consequences for inappropriate behavior here. And I've always had. The reason why people dislike being over here in Motown is because I regulate the chat really without any moderators. I've regulated this chat since I got here solo, all by myself, because I do not tolerate disrespect. So there's a consequence for everything. So Karen right here and I was discussing growing your brand and the things you need to do to protect your brand in a space. And to those endeavors, we were discussing the difference between copyright and trademark because there has come a time where people are doing all these copyright infringements and back and forth and filing things. And I had just successfully wiped out a channel that had been harassing me. And really, it was just a matter of time. And I timed that wrong because I should have snatched everything she had up here because I had the opportunity to do that. And I fell back from doing so. But man, did I take one. So now she falls in the group, and that's the sad, that's the dead and confused about being bougie chick around here. I snatched one of hers right from underneath her while she was being silly. I snatched one channel for disrespecting my brands on here. I snatched one, and I have two still on hold. Let's still to this day, I got two on hold, two ready to go, two in the chambers and one ready to go, right? But you got to do things differently when you are giving somebody a consequence for the inappropriate behavior. Yeah, I snatched one. So in that discussion, we were discussing copyright, and now everybody has played this copyright game out too, that as far as you could go. But believe you me, I got something for that. We just need something good to try it out on, right? So y'all keep doing what y'all do. If your goal is to harass people, and eventually I'll come out with a move that is gonna be like it's gonna be like a sumo wrestler saying, "Woo, that was a chill." That's how y'all gonna feel when you feel it. Okay, anyway, with all that being said, Karen submitted her application to take her Karen's perspective to a TM. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is a true story. I told Karen this. I get to work. I'm in a meeting. Karen's texting me and she's asking me some questions. And I was like, smart. She done went like just on the conversation and on impulsivity. She went and did her thing. Boom, 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 boom. So she was contacting me and telling me, where she got in the phase and this and that. And I was like, she done went out here and did this. She got her confirmation and she stuck a TM on the back of it and she wanted to show it to me, right? And she read her document and the document clarifies what you can and cannot do and how you can and can do something. And to that knowledge set, she's up here in a room. I don't know how this began for her. She'll have to tell you her own story, but I know how it interacts for me. So she saw the TM on the back of some channel holder's name, right? Some channel holder's name that was blank perspective TM. And if you know, you know. Karen said, that sound like me. That's her. That's the psycho coming for me. That's that psycho account. Look at this. She's imitating me, impersonating me, and she probably just went to the extremities of it. Good morning, the obvious truth. Took that to the extremities and went over there and got on homegirl's panel. I have now seen the video, so now I have more information. She got on girlfriend's channel, and she went in the room because it was the. So here's much for duplicating one's work, and I'm gonna say this: I am not accusing the channel that is blank perspective TM, and I'm going from yesterday. I'm not blaming the channel. I'm not agreeing that someone was duplicating her work. I am explaining a story from the perspective of how Karen processed what she saw. So, what Karen saw was a blank perspective TM out there imitating her. And then to that point, in the person's community wall, the person had a community comment, right? And in the community center, over in the community center, the person had a community comment. And the community comment was, hi, all you, hey, my collectives. And instead of spelling collectives with a C, it's a K. So this is, and I'm gonna say that I agree. This is her product. This is her work product, and this is her belief. So she's talking to her people in her community. Because this.
Notice the analytical breakdown of Mo in 2023. Let me.
Ladies page. Blank perspective TM. This is.
I just want to make sure I don't leave Mo looking silly. But notice her breakdown in 2023. I put the date up there so people could see what it is. And then, ooh, if I could do just one minor adjustment, I will. And anyway, follow along for those of you who are misconstrued in 2025. That's me over here in 2025 because y'all be talking a lot of shit in 2025. I'm just saying.
Her page, right? And she's saying, I'll be chilling on the Wee Hours podcast. If you're up in the wee hour, feel free to come hang out. Wow. Now,
what does that sound like? That sounds like an invitation to go and check out Homegirl's channel. That's why when I got up there, I was saying, like, I was so confused. I was so confused. That's an invitation. However, I received that invitation from Karen, who obviously saw it in a different way. Poor Mo in 2023, she didn't know what was going on.
sometime on the 22nd, Karen shared that. And I said to myself, if I'm up in the wee hours and I catch this chick, I'm gonna catch a video. I seen her over in the space. She spoke to me. So it's not like I'm gonna be a stranger coming in there, boom, 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 boom. I did not speak to Karen about this. So we did not have any conversation about this. So in the wee hours of the night, I was over on Joy. I was actually on the Money Boy Trades platform discussing the Tommy Sotomayor video about the psychotic pit bull that we.
Wait, did Monica just give you a timestamp uh, of where she was at on that morning? I'm going to have to take it back. We at 28:18. Let's go back to 27:56. And let's hear Mo tell you about her schedule for that evening again, because this is extremely critical. But hold on, there's one little thing bothering me. What is this? Hmm. It's this one. I just want to move this. Does it make sense to you? It's making sense to me. Um, and this, no, this thing right here is driving me crazy. So we'll just have to go down in there. I can't take it. Okay. Can I be right there on mode? I guess so. No. All right. If you know, you know what I was trying to line up because I just couldn't take it no more. Okay. I just couldn't. All right. Is that all right? No, it's not. I'll move it back. I'll move it back. But go ahead. Let's hear it.
About it. So in the wee hours of the night, I was over on Joy. I was actually on the Money Boy Trades platform discussing the Tommy Sotomayor video about the psychotic pit bull that we got over here and some of the actions that she engaged in 2020. Actually, it was March 2020.
So if anybody went live yesterday, which was July 15th, 2025, and told their people that Monica and Karen were over on the other platforms dragging Psycho, they would be wrong because the only person that was on the Money Boy Trades platform on that night was Mo. And I was there because, yeah, Karen wasn't there. And I was there because I had went into the Tommy Sotomayor situation to bring her out of it. I was asked to go there by concerned citizens of Motown who reached out to me, actually influencers, because that's what I had at the time, who reached out to me and was like, yo, man down, woman down over there on Tommy's land. And I went in to get her. So I was recalling my past experience. Now, the only reason why I know that's what I had to be doing, because that's the only reason why I know of the situation. I didn't even know of girlfriend before that. So anyone specifically, unspoken purpose, always afraid, with her shady little sidekick, the butterfly were up there, and it made me say, wait a minute. There might be a little bit more to this story than meets the eye. Ergo, I found the video. Here I am today.
And what was said then to how she's engaging with people now, 3 years later, almost 3 years later. Same stuff. Nothing's changed. We was over there discussing that. From there, Joy went live. I was on Joy's platform. From there, Joy's live ended. I was in a listening.
Did Mo just say she went from one platform to Joy's platform? She about to tell you some more stuff she did. But notice ain't nothing saying Karen at these moments. If this wasn't a true story, where were the debunks back then? I'm just saying. But in 2025, people supposed to have a better memory. They were supposed to come out here and tell you what Mo was doing and what Mo's intentions were. When Mo in 2023 told you what they were.
To the thing that caused the stream to end. I was listening to that, so I had no clue what was going on in the wee hours of the night in anybody else's room. I got off of that, had some conversation with Joy shortly thereafter, took a shower and went to bed. Looked at my app, and there it was. The wee hours lady was live. So I go inside the live, I pop my eyes in, because if I'm there, you gonna know it. I don't do bushes. It's not good for my hair. I don't want to have leaves up in my hair. That's always been my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I go inside the live. I stick my little eyes in there. I'm listening in and out of REM, REM. That means in and out of sleep. I hear her saying, I'm going to end the thing. I quickly look through the chat from when I entered to see if anybody spoke to me, because rude as it is, I just popped some eyes in there. Now, people have explained to me that on the StreamYard, if you pop just an emoji in there with nothing next to it, you're going to get some hieroglyphic looking symbols. If you don't know what hieroglyphic looking symbols means, it means you're going to get some kind of unrecognizable character.
All right. I don't know if this is true or false, because I'm not a StreamYard. I don't use it every day. So this is just what I've been told. I try to be conscious of it, but I really try to do emojis when I be around town, because there be screenshot shotties there to take all of your sentences away from you, take your breath away.
And that's what the person probably saw. So people are telling me that my little eyes are a little rude. So I'm gonna have to put a sentence or something to the eyeballs. So I cannot have a traditional little thing that belongs to Momo because it's looking it's looking disrespectful. So if I've entered your room and I've given you just the eyeballs or a symbol, and you have taken that as who this bitch and she, so sorry. It was no disrespect intended on my behalf. It was just me, just being me to say I was there. But I will put some words to it with my eyeballs, so you know that I'm just hanging out. Um, I'm hanging out listening. Okay, so with that being said, I hear I'm closing down, good night. And then it's like, and I'm going to do my homework on this Karen perspective. And that was my reaction.
What? Mo, you had a reaction? Let me see that reaction again.
So I quickly typed and I was like, excuse me, or something to that effect.
Or something to that effect.
Did you just say, am I hearing this right? Karen's perspective.
Mo, is that your reaction? Oh, girl, don't hyperventilate. Not right now.
Oh, perspective. TM. No, she didn't. No, Monica, no, she didn't. I'm like, no, this woman didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not do this.
She absolutely did.
Yes, she did. Oh, Monica, no, she did. She did not do this. That's what I'm thinking. So the lady's like, do you know her? Yeah, I know her. So anyway, I was like, could you drop the link? Because I don't know how this is going to sound. I don't know. In my head, I'm thinking like, oh, underscore perspective TM. Wee hours of the morning. It all starts to
It's at that moment. Not because there were conversations, because it all comes together.
That moment. Get on a platform. The young ladies platform has never had a guest. I'm her inaugural guest on her platform. And I'm like, is this really happening? So I try to go with my positivity. And then she says it. She says it. She says, Karen's allegation ass having selfies in the chat. But in any event, I'm listening. I'm being asked if I have any, if I'm affiliated with Karen. And I'm sorry. My thoughts on words matter to me. Affiliated, friendship, stuff like that. Those are words I struggle with because if I call people my friend on here, it might mean something totally different than what I said. Just like when I call people my mentor, I say, "Hey, you're my mentor." I had people coming at me talking about, "Oh, don't you dare call her a mentor. What's wrong with you?" Yo, and I'm like, I'm saying mentor. I have my definition for it. Leave me alone. She's on the other hand being called a mentor. She's like, I'm telling you what to do. I'm showing you. I'm leading. You're supposed to do what I do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing what you do. Because my thought of mentorship is that I'm watching what you're doing because it's an example of all the things for me not to do. That's why you're my mentor. Period. I'm learning from you what not to do. But you keep thinking it's this grandiose thing that I'm doing what you're doing. I make lives. I don't say their names. I clown them. I'm this and that. Yeah, I don't got time for that. I'm my own brand. And that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about being your own brand and standing on your own tools all at all courts. So I'm up there and I'm like, affiliation. Yeah, I claim her. Because I already had a sense of what might have happened. And then the woman said, she came in here with some trademark stuff. You have to go to the video to watch it. There were moments when I was sitting there that I felt a little disrespected. I didn't understand where the energy was coming from. I don't know the history behind any of these other relationships. So what can I say to Momomo? You don't belong there.
What do I say to Momo, girl? You don't belong there. Now there was some grunts and stuff because Karen went up there, but nevertheless, what do I say to myself? You don't belong here.
That's what I will say to Monica. You don't belong there because you did not do your hashtag background check on folks before you went in and engaged. I will take that L quite clearly, but not that I was intentionally being disrespectful to anybody's platform or to any woman. Because first and foremost, I always respect myself. To that endeavor, Karen went in there and then harassed the woman on this trademark thing. Like, why? And let me tell you, it has happened in my room. Logic has been in here with his damn TM at the end. And I remember Beach coming in here and saying, dude, hello, Mr. YouTube Court TV TM. Is that meaning trademark? Yeah, she asked the question. And that's what Karen did in the woman's house. She took her ass over there in somebody else's house. It's harassment to me, Karen. You can. It's my perspective on this, right? And the reason why I'm gonna say it's harassment is because she took it down, right?
I wanted you to clearly see that was Monica in 2023 talking to Karen in the chat. But in 2025, people want to paint a picture that anything and everything that Karen does, I just agree with it. I just blindly do it. I don't never say anything out of pocket to my friends. That's the bull BS that kept coming in my chat for the past couple of days. And that was what people were saying, one after the other. But this is actually what happened in February 2023.
She don't have the TM there anymore. It was a lesson learned, a valuable lesson learned for everyone if you understand the other person's perspective. And sometimes, and I talk about this all the time, you behave a certain way based on the information that you have at that time. And when you get more information, thinking being, consider that information and they may alter the direction they were going in. And that's what it appears to be to me. But I wouldn't know.
Except in a groupthink scenario. In a groupthink scenario, you don't get to arbitrarily change your mind. You have to go along with what the group says. This is why I am replaying a video of this nature to show people who are in cult communities that you need to get out of there and start to make your own determinations of the facts. You need to review things from that person's perspective. You need to start to identify when people are giving you their opinion versus a fact, and then you need to drill down on what you believe. And if it's contrary to the person that is cult community you, the community leader, the community enforcers, the people that reinforce what the community leader says, then maybe it's time for you to rethink the places you affiliate yourself with, the things you associate with.
I spoke to the young lady again. But nevertheless, Karen went in there talking about, hey, what's that TM over there? And then the lady was like, whatever her commentary was on it, you need to go watch it. We are encouraging people to go watch the video.
So I didn't try to, what do I call it? Channel traffic. the girl's video in 2023 under any circumstances. I actually promoted it somewhat. You'll see. But I'm basically telling you to go and check it out for yourself.
For yourself so that you can develop your own perspective on the situation. Only, and the reason why I'm encouraging watching the video yourself is one, I don't have no negative. I still feel a little slapped, but I don't have any negativity towards somebody that I don't know, and I don't know what their intent was, and I don't know what their heart was. It's something
I didn't know it in 2023, but as of 2025, it's sus to me. And I feel a total different way about it. The moment I wanted to review that video to sequence when the Kanikians got there in the order of events, and people took it and wanted to attack me about the TM component of it, something I did that was outside of the scope of what I was investigating at the time. It leads me to believe that there's more to that story than meets the eye. Those personal attacks on me all weekend, Friday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were unnecessary, unwanted, and they were not they were just so egregious. I don't know what else to say. Mo in 2023 gave y'all the benefit of the doubt. Y'all came out like a lynch mob in 2025. And I'm going to tell you right now, it smells like a skunk. It looks like a skunk. It's sounding like a skunk to me.
now I will be looking. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be looking for a far because from my perspective at this point in time, I don't need to be in that kind of. It's not for me, and it's not for me because everyone has experienced something negative on this internet, and we are embracing new people cautiously. And I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be optimistically cautious everywhere I step around here. Because of past experiences. You cannot just
Because these motherfuckers are phony. That's why. Nothing else. Just they fucking phony. They hypocritical. And they really out to get you. Don't nobody really want to partner with you at this day and age. They really trying to figure out how they can butter you up so they can fuck you up. That's basically what it is all about.
give people benefit of the doubt. So when you have a bunch of women who have all been injured by the platform, you're going to get an instant approach of caution. Some people call this stuff beef. I'm not beefing with anybody.
I'm not beefing with anybody in 2023, and I'm not beefing with anybody in 2025. That's why I've been very strategic with my wording, because I don't give an I really don't care enough about any of y'all to be sitting up here making myself lose uh control, making myself get hot and bothered like I've had to get sometimes. Life is too freaking short for some of the stuff that's going on around here, and I really don't have the energy for it. I'm an older, mature woman. I don't have the time for it. And when you listen to women older than me acting way out of pocket with this, you have to, I have to take a step back and say to myself, who am I dealing with? Who raised these people? What are they doing? Like, I mean, I can't help it if you bitches didn't scrap when you was in high school. Yo, I was kicking ass from the corner block all the way down to the school block, right? So I got my ass whippings in and I got my ass whippings out. I don't need to do that in my adult years. Some of y'all are trying to relive childhood, but y'all adults. When is this shit gonna come to an end? Man, stinking thinking.
And I'm damn sure not beefing with anybody over things that are just simple conversations could resolve. So in
The word is trivial.
this case, Karen's over there asking her about the TM because of the question. And this is the funny part because Karen's not going to give up. I say to Karen, you would have probably reacted the same way to the person had they came in your room and done the same thing if the roles were reversed.
Amazing. That's the shit I said in 2023. That's the shit I said now in 2025. Nothing's changed. There's no coddling of Karen in a situation. Why do people need to revisit this? Do you think it's going to make Karen and Momomo fight? Are y'all on a roll because you got Joy over there acting like she ain't got no brains? Like a scarecrow without a brain? Everybody ain't foolish like this. Everybody ain't looking for YouTube chips. Everybody ain't looking to partner with a lot of y'all out here. I think at this point, I don't even think collaborations are 100, to be quite honest, without being shady. When you see how quick everybody does this flip and this flop, what are you especially what are you gonna get out of partnering with some of these people that you see in the other environments? We already know the batch we've been with for 8 years. No new friends.
Good morning to the new arrival in the chat. If the roles have been reversed. And if anybody that doesn't want to answer that honestly, that's your own. You gotta live with that. I can't live with that. I just know. So I'm explaining what I think might have happened with the TM. That's not me disassociating myself with Karen. No. That's me not what happened before I got there. So what I'm saying is that if I tell, and I'm gonna use the word bitch, but no, I just had to get that out my, because that was in my.
I wanted to bitch somebody, so I had to just get it out. Hey, what's up, Carla? I had to just get it out.
Energy right at that moment. I'm Monica Mojessi. I've been this way every day. If I got none of you people have me fearful of you. I ain't fearful of nobody. And I'm going to have to shout out to now what? He said, hit him with your mouth. All you got on here is words.
Oh, God. I regret that I really have to regurgitate this, but I really do like this, though. The sentiment was, it came from, that dude over there. But the sentiment is you can't really fight these people. You ain't never gonna be able to put hands on any of these people. The likelihood of you putting hands on somebody will probably end up with one of you dead and the other one incarcerated for the rest of their life. That's what's going on the internet. But just imagine, the only thing you can do around here is hit some people with some words.
Or you can.
And at this point in time, I just had to take my mouth out of certain situations because they might put something in it. That's all you got at this point, is how well you clap back with your words and what you say, how you do straight hits. Body blows. They have to be with your words on the internet. They're not going to be with your doxing moments and all of that other stuff. It's going to be how you really decipher somebody, how you take them apart with your words, opposed to how you do all these other things that people think they're going to do, all these these fake threats.
say to somebody is some, like, you can't put your hand on nobody up here. You can't fight nobody in the cyberspace with your hand. You can't punch somebody in the face and knock the eye out, have a tooth running down the road. You can't do that, bloody noses. You can't do that. So you gotta hit people hard with your words. Get a dictionary, y'all. And I realized that the reason why some people don't like me is because I have hit y'all with my words at times. And either you don't know the language because your dictionary is K through one, K through first grade, kindergarten through first grade.
I'll give you third grade.
Second grade. No, I'm gonna give you a third grade. Pre-K through third grade level, that you can't handle it when I come at you with language, just speaking, regular conversation. So yes, all you can do around here is hit people with your words. So make sure that when you speak in value, like act like you're gonna punch somebody. That's what he said. I was like, ooh, ooh. I was sitting up there, I was like, see, I'm learning was being highlighted. So shout out to that man and his thought process. Because you can't put no hands on somebody. He said, so I get him with my words. And I'm gonna have to agree with that. Have a good day at work. All right, I'll see you later. So you kind of just have a good, you just gotta hit them with your word. So I'm sitting up there and I was being hit with some stuff. But what I now have come to realize, and going back and listening to the video yesterday on the young ladies panel before I arrived there and listening to it.
No, notice I don't call this woman young lady. I ain't bitch her. I'm really proud of myself as how I conducted myself in this February 2023 compared to all the stuff I heard about me in 2025, July 2025. That's just crazy.
In its entirety, not speaking up, not people stopping and trying to tell me their perspective on anything, just me looking at it. That was a prime example of why we all can't get along. That is a prime example of why we all can't get along. The woman felt like because Karen and I are and let me just break this down. Joy is my cousin. Period. End of story. The lady asked me, you mean cousin on the YouTube or cousin in real life? Man, when I meet Joy, I'm going to put some blood on it, and then we're going to be like, we blood cousins, cuz. And then y'all can take it.
And I've met Joy.
However you want to take it. But that's Joy. So Joy and Monica, okay.
Notice this ain't a time when Monica was supposed to have got joy in something. According to these people, we was over somewhere because of Joy, according to those people. But if you listen to people in 2025, we doing shit to Joy. It's amazing.
Karen, I met here, and I like Karen. So Karen is Karen. Am I affiliated with her? Y'all use these words, affiliated, whatever. I fucks with her. What are y'all language? I fucks with her the long way. Okay.
Notice I fucks with her. It's not I fuck her. I'm so sick of the sexualization of our friendship on this YouTube. Is disgusting amongst you people here. It's disgusting. I'm going to use my words again. It's unnecessary and unwarranted.
So I'm just going to say that. So yeah, was I aware of, knowledgeable, this? I can't. Know this might happen. As soon as I heard it, could realize what did happen. And that's it. I can't make an excuse for something that I didn't see occur. You can't make a police report to the police. When you come, you can make a report to the police that
Notice the analogy and listen to it really good because I want some people to really hear what I'm saying here.
my car has been vandalized. Somebody knocked the windows out your car. But you can't say who did it if you didn't see it. Everything else is an assumption. It could be whatever, but it's not a fact. It's just your opinion of something or what a reasonable conclusion that a person might come to. But if you didn't see it happen, then you don't know. So listening to the video, um, taking my notes and my new book, taking my notes, I will say this. The person was very alarmed when she saw Karen in the room. She was
That's what I thought in 2023. That's probably not what the evidence showed in 2025.
she appeared to be knowledgeable of who Karen was. I will agree with that. And I think it's because we were in a common space. So the name was ringing to her. And you know why the name was probably ringing to both women?
It was ringing to her. According to her now, it was ringing to her because she didn't know that when she took the TM, that the TM was gonna come in her room and ask her about it. That's why I was ringing to her if you stole something. But watch my next analogy here.
Women, because of the word underscore perspective TM. And the woman was also seemed knowledgeable to me that she knew that the TM might be an issue because she didn't have her paperwork in order.
Mm?
So it does feel like a threat if you know that your stuff is not in order. So let me give you a prime example. Let's just bring it to today's life, right?
Hit her with the example, Mo. Hit her with the example. Anyways, Miss Banks, come bring that legal stuff up out here. Ooh, girl, hit him with the bias.
If you're driving dirty, anybody
Driving dirty. We're rolling.
knows what it means to be driving dirty? Let me see y'all answers in the chat. Do you know what it means to be driving dirty?
Let me tell you.
That's your perspective. Does anybody knows what it means to be driving dirty? I ain't got time for y'all.
Yo, Karen is a hot mess. Wait, let's just go to the screen for a minute. She up here talking about calling questions a beef is insane to me. She had an invisible beef with herself. I can't with Karen. I just can't. I really can't.
You know my time is limited. It means that you are on the road. You probably either don't have insurance on your car or you don't have a driver's license. We're not gonna talk. It's not being in a stolen car. Okay, that's a problem all in and of itself. But it means being in your car and your tags are not right, your shiz is not, not timely, whatever. That's driving dirty, and you get pulled over. That's what happened to her, from my perspective. When she heard this trademark thing, knowing that she stuck the TM back there, right? She's driving dirty on the YouTube. And you
So Nicole's perspective and Monica's point of view was driving dirty. She was rolling.
can listen to her responses. She's like, so you the YouTube police? And YouTube said it's wrong. They know how to reach me and tell me it's wrong. Driving dirty. If I had my cousin up in here, she'd be playing the song driving dirty.
Rolling.
Don't do that. That's not my kind of performance.
Me neither.
And you can hear it all in the tone. She's like, so you coming in here telling me? Because I go to my notes. I don't go to people's videos and play people's videos. I ain't got no time stamps for y'all. Go listen to the lady stuff so she can get her views. She can get her viewable hours. Because, people trying to grow their platforms up here. And I'm not saying this because I want her platform to grow. I'm saying this because I want people to know I had no ill intentions. Period.
So in 2023, I'm saying I had no ill intentions towards this woman. This is the day after. 2 years later, you got platforms talking about how I need y'all to stop it. I need you grown ass women to act your age.
Here's my notes. I said Karen went into live stream with questions regarding the T and the M trademark. Uh okay, introduction. They did a pleasantry when Karen got up there on her platform. They were talking about trademark. She called Karen. She said, I only know white Karens. Is it a concern to you? The TM behind my name, right? So there's a lot of defensiveness and there's a lot of offensiveness coming from Karen. You know, people play defense and people play offense when we're playing football. That's what this was. This is a tackle. But I want to be clear, lady, Karen did not come in there because she was aware of any relationship you may or may not have with Joy or Trey. She was strictly in there for perspective TM. And every weirdo over here in the cemetery who wants to call Karen a crazy knew that this was part of Karen's character to do this.
That's why they took their asses over there the next day.
So y'all was not surprised when y'all heard that she went after somebody for the T and the M. Y'all was all sitting there saying, this what
Now listen to how I think y'all was sitting in y'all back chats talking. This what I think y'all was saying. Let's go.
y'all said. And I know this what y'all said. Without even listening, look at this bitch. This what y'all said. Y'all said, oh, she done did it this time. She done went too far now. Going chasing behind somebody thinking it's psycho. Oh, she gonna get it now. And that dumbass Monica over there gonna defend her. Period. I mean, to some degree, right? She got a right to ask a question. I agree. But it's not what you ask sometimes, it's how you ask it, and it's probably how you do it. That could be the problem, Miss KK. And that's what I feel it is. So, you know, and Karen just wants you to believe, like, I have a right to do this. We all got a right to do something. But the question is, how do we deliver and how do we deliver on that right? And is our execution good? So just because, hey, underrated darkness, just because you have a right to do something, that's part of the situation. The other portion of it is how do you do it? That's the difference between this statement right here. By birth, you are born a woman. No, by birth, you are born a girl. Female genital determines who you are, right? By birth, right? Age tells if you're a woman. You know, the different stages: teenage, young adult, woman, right? But your actions, your delivery, everything else that you do determines if you are a lady. You can always be a girl. You can certainly grow into being a woman, but you're not automatically considered a lady until you have perfected the execution of your being. Look at the scroll today on the chat. On
I need to show y'all the scroll though. Now I'm acting like Karen. What is that thing called? I think it's that. Let's go to the scroll. Oh, it's gonna be messed up. I'll tell you about the scroll anyway.
A screen. Very important. You can sit up here and want to demand that people respect you because you're a woman. You can sit up here and this could go for men, but right now I'm just talking about women because around here people don't like me to say stuff to women. She can't be telling women she a star hoe. Listen, that makes the difference between you and I. The respect you show to others or lack thereof is an immediate reflection on your self respect. That's what I saw going on, ladies. You can be cautious, you can stand on ready when somebody's coming for you. Um, but you need to really figure out how do you want to protect yourself? What do you really want your image to be like? When I go out in traffic and I go on people's panel, I am always in every answer I give thinking about my brands. I have had regrets showing up and showing out on people's platforms. I am not an avatar. I am Monica Mojustice. I put a face to this because I think that because I put a face to my platform, when people see me in the other places, they can and they watch me, they can pretty much tell if I'm being genuine, sneaky, or snot. They can pretty much tell that. I'm always brand watching myself because I think it's important to do that. I think it's important because this is what I'm doing as it relates to where I want to be at. And I have to respect myself more because there's always somebody willing to disrespect you for whatever reason it is. I don't know the history of people's relationship. And I think I made it abundantly clear as I was leaving that when I was not talking to Joy, my cousin, that I was not following her career. I peeked in occasionally because something was brought to my attention and then my nosy behind went to go see what it was. But I wasn't watching her relationship grow. I wasn't watching it apart. I wasn't watching the players and the characters. So everything's new to me or has to be explained to me or, I'm going to have to get background behind it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't really care. I don't really care because everybody's going to have these long-winded stories about the, I don't really, no. But I didn't come on there because I knew of any issues between Joy, Trey, and that woman. I don't know. I didn't know anything about it. And since the in his chat, I saw the channel app. That's what that's all it was. That was a new face and a new engagement. See, when I talk about growing your audience and trying to pick up a different audience to outweigh the cesspool that I'm in, see the troubles that you get into trying to co-mingle in other environments. So that's about it. How did you get your trademark? So when Karen changed the question, how did you get your trademark? If I'm going, and then Karen, she just can't stop. How did you get your trademark? Maybe a person would didn't have just seen the question like, oh, how did I get a trademark? But when you're driving dirty and you don't really have one, you're still on the defensive. And I get that. And I get that. Um, if I Google your trademark, you don't come up. I would not say that, but that's me, Karen, whatever. I think sometimes, God, right? When you are in these chat platform creator conversations, I think that you need to begin I just had an epiphany about something. Let me just write it. Give me a moment.
I wonder what I wrote down.
Okay. When you're in these when you're in those conversations, that you got to oh, I needed y'all to keep me where I was at because that thing just came in my head and I needed that for that moment. Um,
Watch Karen.
I lost. I lost that statement. Uh,
No, I'm a righty. I think the screen is in reverse. So
the bottom line, the woman was defensive. That's it. She was defending her right to use something. No, it's not just riding dirty, Karen. I'm saying she was riding dirty, but it was my thought before that. But something just creeped in my head. Um, I don't have a percentage on that, so I'm not gonna say that. But you definitely could do that. I just, I think that it was. I'm not gonna. I think that in that particular situation, um, you've got to know each party, and you've got to know what each person was has been through to understand why they are protective. I believe that the woman that joined the Truth Hurts came up there to diffuse stuff which could think.
no, this I describe Truth Hurts actions as coming up there to diffuse, right? Is that that word? Yeah, the people that, de-escalate stuff. I really thought that that's what she was doing.
In like right in the middle, like not knowing uh Karen's perspective, but knowing the other person's perspective and seeing me there, she was willing to give some kind of a benefit of the doubt. But in that situation, I don't really think our hand called for it. And I'm just gonna be honest. That's how I see it. You cannot go into somebody else's house. Like I come from the street, right? You cannot go in somebody else's house, act like you're gonna shoot up the fucking place. Like, boom, do you have a trademark? Like, and think that somebody ain't gonna come out blazing bad. Like, you can go in there with the best intentions, but that's not it. Oh, that's just not like okay. Now, I find this interesting. I think I'm owed a slight apology. Um, or no, I don't want nobody apologizing to me because I'm not gonna start no trend there. But I think that I should be given I could see how y'all got to that point moment. I see it from I can see what you're saying. Like I don't know y'all stuff. And I ended, this is where I was at before. I ended that when I was leaving to convey to everyone in their chat and on their platform. And I'm glad I did not read the chat while I was up there because it probably would have made me more ugh, ugh. But that I don't know what happened in somebody else's I don't know what happened in Joy's 2 years or a year and a half that I didn't speak to her, 18 months that I wasn't speaking to her. I don't know the history behind nobody. So I'm not going in somebody's stuff on, first of all, no, let me just say this. Ain't nobody sending me under any circumstance into somebody else's bullshit. That part, period. I'm like, so to think that was kind of like, but that says something about the environment and this beef environment that they think people just want to be for people. No, I'm not built like that. I could stay right over here and be just as happy. I don't have to be out and about town to be to be who I am and be happy in my platform. It's nice, but I don't. It's not a must. It's not a takeaway that I must be somewhere and do that. I'm no no. Sometimes also by appearing in some of this stuff, you diminish your value because you then put labels on yourself to the extent of whatever you got yourself into as being your part of your brand. You tarnish your brand by some of the things that you step into. So disconcerting to me that women just automatically have uh, just on the strength of knowing another woman will go in somewhere to F with another woman just because they're friends. People that say that normally are the people that do that type of stuff. Knock knock. I'm just telling you. That's what it looks like. It looks like that's part of your character. Like you are easily persuaded to enjoin on your friend's dispute. So when you're saying so openly, hey, Monica came over, fuck a Karen right now, right? I'm talking about Monica. Monica came over here on the strength that her cousin Joy, and see, lady, you did that. You made a community post wherein you did that.
I believe Karen had the same information on her video too.
And that was wrong of you from my perspective. That was extremely wrong of you to label me in that way. Ugh, you did that.
You got that shit. He got that shit. I'm just saying. It's coming to an end. I'm looking for the post.
You went to my page. You took a screenshot of my page where I have motivators. And you made a statement. That's an allegation. And I'm going to need you to walk that back.
Hey, LMP.
Or I'm going to need you to explain to me what I've done that made your statement credible. And this is not in an attempt to beef with nobody. This is an attempt to get an understanding because I honestly believe that women do this. But I don't talk to trolls. So that would have to be an on cam to on cam discussion.
And in 2025, I'm feeling the same way and even more so. All of these heifers are trolls. Every last one of them. Everybody that spoke about me in the past 5 days are trolls. They are faceless YouTube accounts. And I'm going to have to reinforce my statement that I am not entertaining trolls. I have more respect for the gay dude who wants to talk about, I don't know, me combing my, I don't know, what am I, a urine complexion heifer or whatever it was, than the rest, because at least he goes on cam. These people are faceless, tasteless, and a lot of other lists.
Because I don't do trolls. So you got to be woman to woman. What did Loretta Lynn say in her song?
But I think it
You
was
gotta
Patsy
be,
Cline.
maybe it wasn't her, maybe it was Patsy Cline. But you got to be woman to
Nah, it might
woman
be.
to take my man. You gotta be woman to woman to address
Nah,
the
it might
fact
be
that all
Loretta
you just
Lynn.
control.
It might be Loretta
And that's
Lynn.
my mindset in 2023 when I'm dealing with channels I don't know. If you ain't got no face, you ain't got no place talking to my mama.
So that's in 2025 also. Period. Now I encounter some faceless people in other people's platform. I just gotta live with it. But it's I'm not even entertaining. This is gonna be me in 2025. Oh, Smoker Butt said something about you. Oh really? Did she came up? Uh, okay, whatever. That's gonna have to start being an attitude. You cannot entertain people that you don't even know what you're entertaining. Everything is digital, AI. It's just a figmentation of your imagination. I got a whole winch over here that's a figmentation of my imagination. So I'm not going to just keep entertaining it. No.
Especially like I could just see your channel, engage, whatever, whatever. But you
Okay.
ain't got no faith. Whatever you have to say about me, you have to clean that up, lady. That's just where I'm at. You have to clean that up because you went and made this whole big deal like, it's a coincidence. I'm looking for the shit. Maybe somebody sent it to me in a story. Now I gotta go through all of y'all sending me stuff.
We got
I
like
just
three
feel like
minutes.
that was just mad disrespectful.
It was just mad
And I don't think I
disrespectful.
did. I don't think even with the limited amount of stuff there was statements made. I don't think I was disrespectful whatsoever. That I deserve to be disrespected.
Damn. And that was in 2023. But the disrespect in 2025 was all the way live. Like it was just crazy. It started off with I didn't have a right to even touch, broach, or whatever this topic. And the reason why it is so crazy to me is because it's another example of group think. The group the group was under the impression the group was under the impression that I shouldn't even have addressed this without even listening to the fact that I wanted to address it on the level that I wanted to address it on. That it had nothing to do with the trademark. It had everything to do with sequencing when something occurred first, second, and third. So imagine when you're at a time when you can't even address things in a sequencing order because people don't want you to. How could you feel so bold to be like you direct how a person moves? That's so weird to me, but it's part of this environment out here. It's just weird to me. Everything is just weird. Everything these days is just weird to me. How this stuff be going down. It's just weird to me. Let me just put me back over this way. It's just weird to me. Anyway, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm going to get myself ready. This closes the trademark scenario for me. Comments, questions, concerns from the chat. Karen, thank you for hanging out with me while I went through all the technical issues. Now, see, I gotta be up here editing videos because I spent half my time trying to go live. What time did I say I was gonna start this? It started at 9:08 p.m. I wish I would have put the little mark on the thing. Any questions, comments, concerns from the chat? Now I know the next time I'm just unplugging that wire and plugging that wire back in when I lose sound. I don't really like that wire. I think I'm gonna get a new wire. That might be the issue. All right, not seeing any questions, comments, and concerns. I'm gonna leave it like that. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. It is trial T, and I'm coming with all the cases. Little summary here, there, everywhere on all my cases. None of this stuff will get discussed. You got issues, that'll be that. I will come in with a little politics because I still got somebody who don't get it when I try to explain something to them, right? It be simple things, but we go into court cases. We got thugging back in court. Something else is going down in Atlanta. They got a few things. We got a few things that happen politically about some cases. The Epstein. We got cases. We got trial tea to this. We got the tea. Get down with me. So 8 p.m. tomorrow for our trial tea. Um, I'll hit up Miss Indy and see what she has to say. But she busy in school these days, so I can't be bothering her. She writing papers and stuff. This is Mo. I've got to go. I was just about to be sarcastic. I'm not even gonna do it with my sign off. I was about to get one of them funny ones. But I only want to play with these people around here. Yo, why y'all didn't get my likes up? But hit my like before you take a hike. Man, I'm gonna have to spank some people around here about my likes. I can't with you folks. Anyways,